Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Do well to like, share, subscribe, comment, share this video to all farm lovers out there. So today I plucked my tomatoes from the farm. As you can see, just a little bit of my tomatoes just to make a bit of a stew. Just plucked a bit, and the ones that were like almost spoiled from the small part that you saw that I planted my tomatoes. If you go to my previous videos, you'll see videos of where I showed how I planted my tomatoes using organic ways and how. So this is the result. It's actually larger than this. I harvested about one full bag of it, which is like that bag of 25 kg. That's a bag of feed. So there's just a few one I wish to use to make stew for this morning. Stew, this is one thing about farming. It's very fun. So thereafter, I got a call from one of my friends that owns a farm. He told me that it's been long. He has his bird stocks up, and till now nobody has purchased it. So I was going to inspect the farm, check how the farm is and know the sizes of the birds. So I'm heading there on the road when trying to locate this farm. He actually told me to stop at the junction and wait for him while he reaches me and we move together. So we have arrived the farm. This is the farm. This is the place he uses as the farm. As you can see, those birds are there. They are just like the selected ones that he kept there. So you can see the birds. These birds are divided into two sets. Actually, both sets are actually the same birds, but just as I told you in my previous video, it's always important to make sure that you sort your chickens for it to grow well. So the smaller ones are this first stage, this first here, and while the bigger ones are the ones at the other extreme. So the bigger ones are the ones at the other extreme. So I had to know the prices that he considered was fair enough for him, and we had a lot of back and forth. He was talking about prices ranging about 6,500 and 6,000 respectively, since the birds are 6 weeks, or I think he said 6 weeks old. So you could see these birds for 6 weeks are not big as they should. You could see you can check through my previous videos and you see the birds of 6 weeks old that they are very big, they are very healthy than this. So you could see that these ones here are just like, should I say, call it 4 weeks birds. They don't look like birds that have been up to 6 weeks. Remember, my birds are always up to 6 weeks. Always way big. And most importantly, most times I don't keep my birds up to 6 weeks. So that's one thing about it. So they are first timers in the business, and the thing is, when you're a first timer in the business, you're supposed to, that's the best time you're supposed to get the maximum kind of profit you're supposed to get in farm, because that's a new farm. That place has never been used before for breeding as a breeding space. So there are no new infections, no germs, no bacteria, no fungi and the rest of it. So it's easier for the birds to strive there, and this when the farm is still new, it is sterilized. So that's when the farmer is supposed to get the maximum kind of profit. That's why I remember that a long time ago when I started my farm, it was the same thing. During that period, the first month, that the first time I started rearing birds, I didn't need to use Komboro, Lasota and the rest of it. I didn't know, but even when I discovered it, I didn't still use it, and my birds were perfectly growing well, and they didn't have any mortality rate. They didn't die. So That's the thing. So you could see that the problem here is one, that they didn't have a proper coach. That's why I always say try to consult people that has the knowledge. This is called a business which involves investing of money. So you have to pay a consultant to teach you. You have to invest in learning, invest in wisdom in order to make your business work stronger. Each day, you have to be open-minded to new things. Keep your mind open for new ideas in order for your business to grow well. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment on this video, share this video to all farm lovers. This is Money Farm, the one-stop platform that will give you the update on the day-to-day things, what you need to know about farm, and the do's, the don't, and what you need to check. So as I said, always try as much as possible to meet a well-known person that has an experience in a particular business before venturing into it, lest you might fall. So these are the birds, and he showed me the numbers of drugs that he has given the birds. Like you can see, these are all these drugs you can see that you're seeing here are mostly made up of the antibiotics. Antibiotics are full, that's the entropins. So most of those birds, drugs, they are antibiotics. And for a new farm, personally, I don't feel there is any need for antibiotics. If it's probably an old farm, then it's now under renovation to be used, yes, all those things could be needed, but it's still going to be at a very minimal level. But this is a total new farm, so when you're dealing in a new farm, all these things are not needed. You don't need to engage in all those komboro, just as the human body. Antibiotic reduce the growth rate. So once you give your birds antibiotics for 3 days, it takes them 1 week to rebuild that. So imagine you're giving them antibiotics for a week. That means it will take them 2 weeks to build that weight that was lost and now add new weight. How do you intend on making profit when your bird loses his weight? So you could see that it's not really a wise choice. So what do I mean? Yes, you get the antibiotics, like the ones for watery pool, yellow, and the rest. Like there are different drugs for it. Then you have to get, most importantly, the things you really need to get if you really want to get things are the vitamins, the minerals. So all those ones are what you really need, not really antibiotics. So with that, you just go to get the cough syrup, but depending on the kind of birds you want to put. If it's a chicken bird, cough does not kill chicken, but depending on the kind of bird that they are, because when you have to consider it as a choice. Different birds, different problems. Like chicken has a problem that because of has a problem, is better all around. But if you're talking about cough cannot kill it. Armor has a problem of cold. Its growth rate is very nice, it grows well, but when it comes to cold, it really disturbs. So you check your environment, know your location, know where you're staying. Is it a cold weather? Is it where the weather is cold, where it's hot, and you choose the most favorable breed of bird? Is the feeder. What do you expect when it grows? Do you want a taller bird? Do you want the one that will be fat but short? Do you want the one that will be showing its growth both in the height, and so if it's agritech and the rest of it? So there are different products and they all give different results, so you know what you want. But at the end of the day, you should know that birds are sold based on their weight. So if the birds are not heavy enough, it can't be priced for a higher price. So as I said, I'm always available for consultancy services. In case you wish to see me, you can send me a mail through my email in my bio, or a comment. Drop your phone number. My phone number is there. You can chat me up on WhatsApp so that we could talk business. Please, only messages. Drop a message. So over here, there's still a farm here where they plant some crops like the maize, the cassava, there's plantain and banana and the rest of it. So it's still a large plot of land here, which could be used later to still expand the farm. No, remember, they're just starting. Using inside is one of the best choices because it makes it safe from predators like rat and rodents from investing their farms and eating up their feed. So after the back and forth, we agreed on a price and told me selling the birds for 6,000 naira, and I entered the bus, headed straight back home. So when I got back home, I discovered that one of my turkeys was killed by a bush meat. Yeah, that's one of the rodents, bush rodent, all those big kinds of rats. So I had to rush, bring it to the market. As you saw earlier, that's the turkey, that's the smaller one. I had to bring it to the market so that it could be prepared for me, so I could eat it, because I will not just let it go. Remember, it just died recently. It just died not too long, because when I left the house, it was less than an hour and everything was okay. Look at this, is it? This is the turkey, and see how big it is. Even though it's not even up to this turkey that is dead now, is just about only 3 months, but yet it's very big. You could see you have cut it and it's filled the table. Just 3 months. Imagine if it was up to it's like very matured and just the way they want it. So I brought it to the market where it was taken care of. Do well to like, share, subscribe, comment, and click the notification button to be kept updated on the latest happening on farm. Share these videos to all farm lovers out there, and do have a wonderful day. Remember to like, share, comment, share this video to all farm lovers. Thank you.